Howdy! Howdy! That's a whole lot much more better. Welcome aboard the Frisco Silver Dollar Line. Now then, for your safety, everybody, please remain seated. Keep your arms, legs inside the train at all times. Everybody look to your left. That's Conductor Rick and Jack waving us out. Everybody say bye, Rick and Jack. If any luck, we'll see them in about a week. Now then, on the right-hand side of the train is Tom and Huck's River Blast. Get down there, take a ride on one of them boats, take a river cruise, and get ready to get wet. On the left-hand side of the train is $50 Holler. That's geared for kids ages 3 to 7 years old. And just up the road from $50 Holler is Bears in the Holler. Now the special treat for all you men on board coming up on the left-hand side of the train. That big green two-story building up ahead is home to the world-famous Silver Dollar Saloon. They got some of the longest, prettiest legs in the Ozarks. And the saloon gals ain't too bad either. Also coming up on the left is Fire in the Hole. I want everybody to say Fire in the Hole! And last night a bunch of nasty ball robbers rode into town, set the city ablaze. Now the fire marshal needs everybody's help to put out the raging, blazing fire in the hole. Now then, folks, on the right-hand side of the train, we're passing Wilson Farms. Now, it's unlike any other farm in the area. They got them a giant 75-foot barn swing over there. It'll take you up 7 stories in the air and bring you down at almost 50 miles an hour. Now, you can also ride the high-low side.
Alle heute hören zu.
Like that?
Now then, folks, everybody please remain seated. Keep your arms and legs inside the train. We're going to make a very short stop here and be right back on our way. Cleared to go. Now then, folks, I don't want to alarm anybody, but back at the depot, I did get word those 2 notorious train robbers, Alfie and Ralphie Boland, have busted out of the county jail, and they may be headed our way to try and rob our train. So I need everybody to keep your eyes open and your fingers crossed.
181 degrees turn, it goes upside down, and it's 69 miles an hour.
Now then, folks, we are headed down a pretty steep grade, and I can tell by the looks on some of your faces, you're a little worried about the brakes on this train. Well, worry no more. We have purchased the best brakes that buddy could buy. Yeah, and they should be here sometime tomorrow. Now then, coming up ahead on the left, we are coming up to Powder Keg. That's our launch-style roller coaster. Well, Powder Keg will take you from 0 to 60 miles an hour in less than 3 seconds. And that is moving. And on the backside of Powder Keg is our giant roller coaster Wildfire. Folks, up ahead on the right is what everybody's talking about. It's our new wood roller coaster under construction. It's going to be ready for you next spring. It's Outlaw Ride. And when it's completed, it will be the second fastest wood roller coaster anywhere in the world with a top speed of almost 70 miles an hour. Again, it's going to be ready for you next spring. It's Outlaw Ride. Now then, up ahead on the right, we are coming up to our engineer's favorite part of the trip. It's called Moonshine Stump. See a bunch of local moonshiners. They'll get together, they'll put out a jug of their finest moonshine for you to sample. So, if you'd like to try some, why, you just let us know. We will stop the train, drop you off, and pick you up on the way back. And I do mean pick you up. Yeah, locals around here, they call that stuff old card table. Yeah, after 2 or 3 swigs, your legs will fold up right underneath you. Yeah, my grandpappy used to call that stuff frog water. Yeah, 1 swig you turn green, 2 swigs you start to jump around, 3 swigs you croak. all you city slickers on board, I want you to look to the left. What do you see? Trees. Now quick look to the right. What do you see? More trees. Now you notice the trees on the right, they look a lot like the trees on the left. That's because we're in the woods. It's true. Now then, coming up on the left-hand side of the train, a little further up the line, we are coming up to our only branch of the Frisco Silver Dollar line. We just call it the wreck of Old 82. Now you see our engineer, Ichabod Q. Peabody. Well, he spent a little too much time back there at Moonshine Stump one morning. He came down here and took a 2.3-mile-an-hour curve at a blazing 7.9 miles an hour. Well, you guessed it. The train jumped the tracks, rolled down the hill, and crashed into the trees. Now, we got old Ichabod out of the engine. We dusted him off, and I'll give you 3 guesses who's driving your train today. Hey, Ichabod, if you're up there, why don't you give us 3 toots on that whistle? Well, I said 3 toots, Ichabod. Well, at least he's still breathing, and that's a really good sign. Now then, folks, we are coming into Pottersville, Missouri, smallest town in the state, population 4. I'll make that 3, the dog ran off. Doggone. Folks, we're now leaving Pottersville, Missouri. But we are entering rattlesnake country. Now, just last week, a giant 97-pound copper-headed rattle box, and it grabbed the lady by the arm, pulled her clean off the train. We ain't seen her with snake seals. Now, Ichabod, what are we doing slowing down the way out here in rattlesnake country? I don't understand this at all. Oh, no. Well, looking up ahead, I think I understand now. And talk about rattlesnakes. It looks like Alfie and Ralphie Bowling up ahead. They're flagging the train down. I want everybody to say, oh, no. Yo, I want you to make them boys mad, try and scare them off. I want you to shake your fists at them and call them ugly. Come on, make them boys really mad. Shake your fists at them, too, and call them boys ugly.
Oh, yeah? I said, oh, yeah? Yeah, well, we might be ugly, all right, but you still rode 2 miles out here to see us something.
I don't get up that hill, both you two. Nobody came out and see likes you two. Now, what's the big idea? You stopping my train way out here in the middle of nowhere.
We stopped you to warn you.
Warn me about what?
Indians!
Indians?
Yep, up around that bend. 9 of them. They all got these big old hickory war sticks, and they're swinging at everything. They just don't seem to hit much.
Well, why not?
They're Cleveland Indians.
Oh, and everybody knows there have been no Indians around here in over 50 years. 50 years! That's right.
They're back.
They're back?
They're really old now, but they're back. They're mean.
How do you know they're so mean?
Because last night we snuck up on her talking.
Well, if you heard them talking, what'd they say?
What'd they say, Ralph?
They said, boom, 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 boom. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
That's what they said.
Well, not one of us speaks that Indian talk. What's that supposed to mean?
It means they're gonna swoop down on your train. Burn it to the rail.
Boom, boom.
Steal all the women.
Hey, hey, hey. The women.
They want the women.
Now, what would a bunch of old Indians want with a trainload of women?
Y'all got a dumb one, didn't you?
Now, look, I'm not buying your Indian story. But for their safety, I'm going to go up around the bend. I'm going to check your story out.
That's a good idea.
Well, I got another good idea. You two stay away from the train. Now, if I come back and catch you anywhere near it, I'll have both of you a big surprise.
Surprise? We like surprises. What you got?
Well, how about another belly button?
Oh, you give my surprise to Ralph.
Yeah, you get my surprise to Ralph, too. Oh, I'm Ralph.
Yeah, you're
I
Ralph.
don't need another belly button.
Why not?
That'd be like a naval reserve.
Alright, kids, while you figure this out by now, you're all in a heap of trouble. We're those 2 mean, notorious train robbers. I'm Alfie J. Bowen. This is my big brother Ralph. And this is a stick up. We're not going to get no better, guys. Okay? It's a train robbery. Get your hands up and act really scared so we can rob you.
Everybody?
Everybody, go get them out. Get them out. Ah! Hey, look at this, Ralph. I got a mushroom dumb enough to do it. What are you doing?
Got my hands up, acting scared like you said.
But you're on my side.
That's why I'm scared.
Get out here. If I told you to dive off a cliff, face first, gonna do that too?
Not again.
Let's rob the train, all right?
Okay.
You get all these high rollers up front.
High rollers?
Watch out for that one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get all these cheap seats here in the back.
Okay.
Now you get all the gold.
Gold,
Silver,
silver,
copper, and dollars.
copper, and dollars. Hey, hey, hey.
Not dollars, Barkhead, dollars. D-A-W-L-R-Z, dollars.
RZ. Gold,
You
silver,
guys got any cents?
gold.
I think it's good. You look like you need it. We got anything good? Oh,
Gold, silver.
What about you?
Oh, okay.
Gold and silver.
Cash.
What happened to mine?
I don't know. It's been.
Where'd mine go?
She died 2 years before I was born. Maybe I turned out 8 cents off. What'd you do? Scare everybody else away? Oh, okay. Hey, come on. You got any gold, silver? Yeah, you can keep that. Come on. I got a few copperheads.
Really, I got something goes good with that.
What's that?
Lead.
Oh, no. I don't want no lead.
Why not?
I run better unleaded.
Listen, call your brother up here.
What?
Call your brother up here.
Up here.
That's not what I meant.
That's what you said.
Ralphie, I swear you've got to be about this close to an idiot.
What's the problem up here?
I'll tell you what the problem is. I went up around the bend and I didn't find no Indians.
Well, I can explain why.
Let's hear it.
They didn't have a reservation.
But to make matters worse, I came back here and I found you two robbing the train.
We're sorry.
Don't tell me you're sorry. You tell them you're sorry.
Okay, Ralph.
Yep.
Say you're sorry.
You're the sorriest train we robbed all day.
I'm at it with you. So I'm going down here. I'm going to count to 3 and I'm going to start blasting.
You can't count that far.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
1,
He's off to a good start. Grow up.
2. Hey, Ralphie, what's wrong?
I locked myself out.
Hey, check under the mat. There may be a key.
Oh, I'll try that.
I think so.
We ain't got a map. We ain't got a key neither.
How about a big hand for Alfie and Ralphie Bowley for letting our train go? Got a better idea? Shake your fist out and call them ugly. The notorious train robbers of SilverDollarCity. Folks, hope you're all having a great time with us here today. Now, again, just a reminder for your safety, everybody please remain seated. Keep your arms and legs inside the train at all times, and we want to thank you. On the left-hand side of the train, you're going to get another great view of that new ride, Outlaw Run. Again, it's going to be 160 feet tall at the highest point. It's going to take you down an 81-degree drop. That's right, almost straight down. Then it's going to take you through the treetops at almost 70 miles an hour. Be sure and check it out next spring, Outlaw Run. Now then, we're getting ready to go through Sweet Mary's Tunnel. When we get on the other side of the tunnel, if you take a look to the left-hand side of the train, you're going to get a great idea of just how tall this new ride is really going to be. It's a great view right on the left-hand side of the train. Our journey on the right-hand side of the train. We're coming around the back side of Wilson Barbs. You're going to get another great view of that giant 75-foot barn swing over there. Now also on the right-hand side of the train, we're going to be going by beautiful Lake Silver and the Lost River of the Ozarks. That whistle means we are now pulling into Geyser Gulch. It's a great place to take the kids or the grandkids or just great kids of any age. you're having a great time with us here today. Now, we are coming up to the final crossing of the ride. So what I want you to do is when I call out your car number, I want everybody in that car to wave and yell, howdy! Tell them that I'm supposed to stop to let us pass by. So again, when I call out your car number, I want you to wave and yell, howdy! All except the guys in car 4. I've got something special. All right, everybody, get ready. We're going to have some fun now. All right. Here we go. Car number 1, wave and yell, howdy. Car 2, wave and yell, howdy. Car 3, wave and yell, howdy. Car 4, wave and yell, yeehaw! Folks, I want to say thanks on behalf of your engineer, myself, for riding the Frisco, Silver Dollar Line. Nothing for your safety, everybody, please remain seated until I tell you it's safe to get off the train. Now we're going to pull to a stop. The engineer is going to set the brake. When he does, we have a tendency to roll back slightly. So again, everybody, please remain seated until I tell you it's safe to get off the train. And thanks again for riding.
Was that cool? Yeah?
All right, everybody, wait.
Wait, Rick.
Wait. 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 Well, what you waiting for? Get off the train.